This bone tutorial will be on the phalanges of the equine and the bovine. So we talked about the cannon bones, which were the metacarpal bones, and then those interdigitate with the phalanges. So here I have an equine skeletal specimen. You have the cannon bone here that had that sagittal ridge on the end, and that sagittal ridge interdigitates with P1, or the long pastern bone it can also be called. And here, we'll flip it over so you can see there's a groove. So the sagittal groove interdigitates with the sagittal ridge. That's on P1. P2 here, or it can be called the short pastern bone. And then we have P3, or the coffin bone. All of those names are interchangeable. So coffin bone, P3, short pastern, P2, long pastern, P1. Either one is fine for your use. And then we have on the coffin bone, there's a couple of items I need to point out to you. So it also can be called the distal phalanx because it's the last phalanx, the most distal. So distal phalanx. And on that you have a parietal surface. So that's going to be what would be considered the wall in the hoof. So the parietal surface is contacting the laminae that go to the hoof. So parietal surface is here. If I flip this over, the part that would be going towards the ground would be the solar surface. So solar surface is here. And then you want to look for these two solar foramina, these little holes. Here, there's two of them. The solar foramina, and that is the entrance to the solar canal. So look for those two holes. And then this is the solar surface, so you're looking for the solar foramina. Here on the coffin bone, one other item we need to point out is the extensor process. So that would be this ridge here, is the extensor process on the coffin bone. Then on the bovine, very similar to the equine, where we have the metacarpal, and that is the cannon bone, and then that interdigitates with your phalanges. So you have two digits, and so the phalanges are doubled. You have P1, P2, and P3, and then you also have P1, P2, and P3 on the other digit. So two sets, and they can be, the names are interchangeable again, so you have long pastern, short pastern, coffin bone, but this is most often in the bovine called the pedal bone. So you typically will see that the distal phalanx, P3, is called the pedal bone in bovine.